We're on the move again. I thought I would show you guys the ocean down there. The ice is in. Is it?
No, it's not ice, it's water.
Oh, it's just the water, but it looks like a wall. The ice will be in soon though, although I don't know. Oh, sorry guys, I'm all over the place. The ice might not come in this year because it wasn't a cold winter. But we gotta stop at that Irving garage right there.
Yeah.
Because we pick up our milk there because it's the cheapest on Thursdays and Fridays. And then we're going to the grocery store. I'm sorry, I gotta stop vlogging while I'm walking. I'm all over the place. Hey guys, don't mind my hair, it's a mess. I was out in the wind. Mike and I walked to town again today because I had to get milk. I showed you guys the clip of us walking down to get the milk. And then we went to the grocery store because what did I have to get? Well, we stopped at a drugstore on the way and I picked up petroleum jelly, white petroleum jelly, basically Vaseline, but it was the store brand, for Pumpkin's nose. I'm going to insert a picture here so you can see what his nose looks like. So basically, as you can see, it's like when a human, like one of us get a cold and our nose, our nostrils, it gets all chapped and stuff around our nostrils. His is chapped because I had to wipe like discharge from his nose and stuff. And I caught Mike one day, he didn't know better, his mind, right? I caught him one day wiping it with a paper towel instead of a damp tissue. So poor Pumpkin's nose, and just from like discharge and stuff, right? His nose is all chapped. So I've been putting Vaseline on his nose. Like I said, it's just the store brand. I got it at Lawton's drugstore. Look, I'll show you guys. I read online that Vaseline is safe because if he licks it off, it's not gonna poison him or anything. So it's just this. The actual Vaseline brand for the same size was like $7.99 and this was $3.99. So it's just from Sobeys. It's hyperallergenic and it's white petroleum jelly. So basically the same thing. And like I said, if he licks it off, which he has been doing, so I'll probably have to put it on a few times a day. If he licks it off, he will, it'll be fine. He can ingest that. It's okay. I didn't finish. I'm going to have leftover chicken for supper tonight because the great big piece. I ordered a 2-piece, but I ended up with 3 pieces because one was like this big, so I just guess they just gave me an extra. But I ate that one and I ate the medium-sized piece with my wedges, and there's chicken left over, like a big, massive piece. So Mike and I can either split that, or he probably won't eat it. He doesn't really like fried chicken that much, so he'll just make something for himself for supper. And I'm just going to have that because, yeah, might as well eat it before it goes bad, right? So Pumpkin's down here giving it. If you guys want to know how he's doing, he's done of his medication. He's still sneezing. Don't mind this. This is salt being tracked in from outside. We do vacuum it, and it looks like it's full of fur, but it's because the cats sharpen their nails on this. But I'd rather them sharpen the nails on this. This was like 20 bucks for this big mat. So I'd rather them sharpen their nails on that because I can replace it more than I can replace the couch. But yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place. Pumpkin is off of his meds. He's still sneezing a little bit, but not too bad. Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Too busy. He's not going to look at me. But yeah, he's off his meds. We don't want to watch. Clean his private areas. Yeah, he's off his medication since last time he took it was Sunday night. It's now Wednesday. And no, it's Thursday. I'm sorry. I apologize. And he's doing good. He's still sneezing a bit, but just simultaneously. Is that the word I'm looking for? Anyway, infrequently. He doesn't do it very much. He's not congested anymore. Tigger's 100%. He's not doing anything anymore. He's not even sneezing. Maybe the odd sneeze here and there. Hi, Tigger. Tigger. Hi, baby. You look right bright today. Oh, big yawns. You look right bright today. You're beautiful. They're both beautiful boys. Mike's just gone over to the neighbors. They asked if we had any Tylenol, so Mike brought some over to them. And this morning we had a visit, like I said, from the landlord. I didn't have to, they put to make sure everything was in tidy condition. My apartment's never usually a mess. Like sometimes it needs to be swept and vacuumed and dusted and stuff like that, like any other house. But I don't normally have stuff at a place. I don't normally have a pile of dishes in the sink. Mike is a little bit OCD, so whenever we finish supper, he does the dishes right away. Thank God. He tells me since I did the cooking, he's going to clean it up. So, you know, I'm not going to argue with him if that's what he wants to do. I mean, I clean dishes too at times, but he does most of the dishes. I will admit that. Yesterday, there was a big fiasco here. Back there on that side of the building, next to the fence over there, the 3 buildings up here are owned, like our building, and there's 2 buildings behind us. You guys have probably seen them before when I've been outside. They're owned by the same company. Over by the fence over there, there's a garbage collection. That's where people put their bags for those 2 buildings. Mike's been putting his bags over there because nobody told him he's not supposed to put them over there. So yesterday, he had them over there. And one of the neighbors came outside flipping out. I'm not going to name names or anything, and said that he wasn't supposed to put his garbage there, and now they're not going to take the garbage because there's too many bags. We had 2 bags. That was it. So Mike picked up his bags, and he took them out front. Like, you can see the front of the building from my bedroom window, which you've probably seen before. The people that live next door to me in this building, they had a blanket over it because the birds are bad for ripping blankets out, so Mike tucked our 2 garbage bags under the blankets. I let the neighbor know just so she would know. I know her anyway. Her dad and my dad were like best friends, so she said no problem anytime. Like we would rather all have the garbage covered than the birds rip it up and have it all over the place, right? So anyway, but yeah, so now I guess today when the people came to check the buildings for inspections of the apartments, some of the neighbors were going on about Mike putting the garbage over there. I texted the property manager, and I told her, like, Mike's mind isn't the best. He seen the garbage bags out there. He just assumed that's where he was supposed to put them. I apologized. He did take them up front when he was told by neighbors not to put it out there. And I would make sure that it was put out front from now on. I don't have to do it. I just have to remind Mike, make sure you put it out front. Make sure you put it out front. I'll just have to keep up on him for that or write him a note. Sometimes he forgets stuff. His mind's not too bad. Like sometimes he's okay, but other times he just forgets a lot of stuff. He doesn't forget people or anything yet, but he forgets stuff that happened. And I have to write appointments and stuff like that down for him. So we're coping is the best way I can describe it. And I know it's going to get worse, but we'll just deal with each day as it comes. That's the way I'm looking at it. But the thing is, all the neighbors know about Mike's mind, and they were going on like nuts. And I don't agree with that. Like, cut him a little bit of slack. Don't be outside screaming at him, because one of them literally was screaming at him. So, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So that's what my week's been like this week. We're going to go to my friend's house on Sunday for St. Patrick's Day. We're going to have corned beef and cabbage. I think she might be making some sort of cookies or something themed for dessert. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. If she doesn't, she doesn't, because I'll probably be stuffed after eating corned beef and cabbage anyway. I do have to record my Rolling 10 Project pan. For anybody that doesn't watch, isn't here on my channel for like the makeup videos, you can skip that one when I post it, because I know, hold on a second guys, I know some of you are just here for, I have to take my house coat off. I know some of you guys are just here for the vlogs, and then other people are here from like when I originally started my channel when I was doing all makeup. So just watch the content that you want to watch. That's how I look at it. And then hey, if you want to watch it all, more power to you. Thank you. I appreciate it. But anyway, this was a short vlog. I don't know how I'm going to end it. I will come back if I'm going to end it. I just want to see what footage I have. And if there's anything else I can talk about today. But I'm in a rambly mood, and I just need to get thoughts out of my head. Because if I keep things in my head too long, they get bottled up, and then I get stressed out. And I'm going to show you guys what I do for stress. Okay, guys, I was going to put a link down below from a video that I seen on Facebook Reels that explains what I do when I'm stressed out. So I'll try to link it down below. Hopefully the link will work. So I did place a small Temu order, and I got myself a sweater, a pair of sneakers. I'll show you guys when they come in. I bought, I'm not going to be able to show, but I bought, I don't know how to explain it, but it's going to be part of a gift. Two people, and I bought Mike one of these tumblers. He wanted one for Easter, so he knows that I ordered it. So I ordered him a black tumbler. Now, Mike and I don't usually do Valentine's Day. We usually just like to spend the time together. So we don't usually do Valentine's Day and Easter. We usually only do Christmas and birthdays, right? And nothing big. But since it's the first year we were married, we just got married in October. And since his diagnosis and stuff, well, he hasn't officially been diagnosed, but we're pretty sure he does have dementia. So I just want to make as much time, make the most of our time together and make it as special as I can. We were watching, I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched the show Wentworth, but we've been watching it from the beginning again. And it really struck a nerve with me last night because one of the characters is suffering from dementia. And then she took a stroke, and she took a really bad turn for the worse. And she had one of her friends suffocate her. She asked her before she had the stroke, like, if the time comes, can you make sure? And then, I was bawling because it just struck a nerve. Because I'm like, I don't want to have to do that someday, but I'm responsible for him, so I hope it never comes to that. Anyway, let's get off that topic because I'm going to get too sad. We'll get through it. Like I said, we're just going to take each day as it comes and be appreciative for each day that we have together. That's the best I can do. But I've been going through a really rough time, guys. Like, I'm severely depressed lately. I wanted to talk to you guys about this before, but I have been severely depressed because it just feels like everything is coming up on me at once. And it's not good. I went a week without brushing my hair, getting out of my pajamas, getting a shower. That's how I knew there was something off with me, because when I start seeing signs like that, I know that there's something going on. And right now, I'm just trying to take it each day at a time. And when I go see my doctor, I'm going to talk to him about it, because maybe I need to see somebody. I'm talking to you guys and that helps a bit, but maybe I need to see somebody. I'm just being totally honest here. There's no shame in having to see a psychiatrist or something like that, but it might be the best thing for me. Maybe not even a psychiatrist, maybe just family therapy. And Mike doesn't need to go. He's coping really well with everything that's going on, but I'm just really stressed out and depressed. The depression's starting to go away a little bit now, though. I think a lot has to do with being cooped up. We basically lost our freedom, right? No more vehicle. We can't just get up and go whenever we want. And there was so much snow, we were cooped up. But now we're starting to get out walking again, and it seems to be helping me a bit. I think I have to try to start walking every day, even if I just go around the block with Odie a couple times a day, as long as it's getting out and moving my body and relieving some stress. So, yeah, I know I kind of just went off on a tangent. I was talking about gifts and how this year we were doing it because it was our first year married. We don't always do these things, but I'm trying to make every day, holidays especially, special for him, because you never know what could happen in a blink of an eye. And what happens if these are his last set of holidays? I don't think it's that bad, but I could go out tomorrow and get hit by a car. Life is not guaranteed, so we're just making the mess. I can't talk now. We're making the best of it. So anyway, I'm going to end this now because I got myself all emotional now. And I'm sorry, guys, to let out on you guys like this, but I think I just needed to get this stuff out. And another thing is, I've really been missing my dad. And if you guys don't know, my dad passed away in July of 2022, and he was on the other side of the country. And I wasn't there. And I just feel like I don't have closure on that either. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I'll be better in my next video. I hope you guys are doing well. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.